Hi, I'm Deanna Govoni. I graduated from Syracuse University in 2002, and I currently work at Cisco Systems as a social media marketing manager.
That is pretty much a hot title for students these days. They hear social media, I want to work in social media. What do you love about your job?
The one thing that I love about my job is that it's constantly evolving. The way that it brings people together, social media, not only from from the personal standpoint, but also bringing businesses and partners together. It's constantly changing. There's a lot of innovation that you constantly have to keep up on, so it definitely keeps you on your toes and keeps you learning at all times.
What would you say to a student who wants to work in it, because it is so hot right now, and I love to tweet, I can work in social media. It's not that simple, right?
Sure. Yeah, I think having a background in communication certainly can't hurt you. I think that making sure that you are actually using the technologies and using them in a way that is appropriate for business purposes, making sure that you understand that your online brand is very important, important in your personal life, but also in your professional life. So making sure that you're using the tools and that you understand the privacy, behind the tools and really know kind of what you're putting out there and make sure that it's appropriate for all audiences.
What was it that you did at Syracuse that led to you having a job upon graduation that, set you up for such a successful career, only, 9 years out?
So I think one of the most important things or pieces of advice that I can give for people looking to move into this field or really any field in general is the importance of networking and the importance of really building out your network. So not only building your network where you live locally, but reaching out to other areas, being open to moving across the country. I moved actually from Syracuse all the way out to the Bay Area here in California, and that was not an easy thing to do, but I think not being afraid to take those risks and really just putting yourself out there. I think that if you don't ask, then you can't receive. So making sure that you give yourself time, that you're prepared for your interviews, really work up your resume, and also make sure that you give yourself options. Don't just fall into the first job that comes your way. Make sure that it's really something that you're truly passionate about and that you're going to be happy doing.
As you've met younger students or younger employees, what is it about them that sets them apart? Like, what to you is that ideal, she might be able to work with me someday type characteristic?
I really think it's somebody who has a passion for the specific subject or the topic or the job, and I think that you can tell a lot through just your initial meeting with somebody, whether or not they truly have that passion and that they're really driven. Sometimes it takes people working through one or two jobs to actually get to the point where they feel that they've found, that passion, something that really does drive them. So, I would say, don't be discouraged if you don't feel like you quite know what it is that you want to do. It took me, several jobs within the company to really get to this point. Social media didn't exist back, 6 years ago when I started. So, I've been able to wear a couple different hats over that period of time and really evolve my skills. I think being a well-rounded employee, having the opportunity to work in different departments and gather different types of experience is something that can only benefit you in the long run. So don't get discouraged if, your first job out of college is one that, you may not be super excited or thrilled about. Let it be a learning experience and build off of that, grow your network, and eventually, the perfect job will come your way.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Deanna. Here from Cisco, I just want to show them this super neat facility that we're in right now. And that ginormous phone that's behind you showing off a little bit of the Cisco technology. Thanks so much, Deanna.
Thank you. Take care.